and you have enough beld, you can come over here into Eastern adoulin, to the Peacekeepers Coalition, which is at F7, it looks like, and talk to this guy here, and you can get pretty good weapons. So we'll go to the last page real quick, which are the best weapons, the homestead items. We're not on the last page, are we? So here's the homestead items. Just finding the dagger. So this is the dagger that I just got for 3,000 beld. Pretty cheap. But you can pick up all these other ones too. So like if you wanted the sword, there's this one. And then just claymore, so on and so forth. Then this smith, I think this is smither? Nope. Hume, probably. You can pick up armor here. We'll go to the last page for this one as well, since it's the best ones. Went too far. Alright, so the ones that I ended up getting, I think, were the Schnedic, I think is how you pronounce it. But this is the hat for it. Goes 8% haste, magic defense, evasion, magic evasion, so on. So, the good thing with all this stuff is it's 119. Now we can look at the earlier stuff in these, which are kind of weaker. Go to the first page. Alright. So like these ones, they're level 100, so you probably don't want to buy these unless you somehow don't have any sparks. But yeah, that's a good place to get some higher level gear if you haven't done like the AF or anything. But anyway, so after zoning into Southern Sandoria in the past from East Ronfrey, you will get a cutscene which should end Kate's Sith mission, and then we will start Queen of the Dance mission. So I'll skip this cutscene real quick for you. Next we have to check the Lion Springs door outside the residential area in South Sandoria. You'll get another cutscene. It's at K6 in case you need to know. So skip this cutscene. After this we have to go to present time, and we have to go to Upper Juno, G7, and talk to Churlo. Alright, so coming over here to where you start the dancer quest, you can take home point 1, or you can take the one down here, I think there is. Oh, thought there was. Oh, the other one's further up. So home point 1 would be the closest. Talk to this guy here, Churlo, right next to the little girl watching the dancers dancing, I guess. You'll get a cutscene, and then after that we have to go back to Southern Sandoria to the Lion Springs Tavern in the past. So after that cutscene you'll get a key item called Mayakov show ticket. Next, after you get that cutscene with Mayakov and Lilisete, dancer, on the stage in the Lion Springs Tavern, you have to make your way out to East Ronfrey S from Southern Sandoria S, and you'll get a cutscene with Kate Sith, which will complete the While the Cat is Away. Next, after that cutscene that you got in East Ronfrey S, we have to teleport to Jugner Forest S and zone into Laval for another cutscene. There's a field manual right outside of Laval in Jugner Forest S. You could just teleport to there in the Norvalen front, and then just zone into Laval and you will get a cutscene. Okay, so after you get that cutscene in Laval, or Lavoy, however you want to pronounce it, you will have to head over to the reinforced gate at F9. So if you just hug the right wall and just go north, pretty much, you'll eventually make it to this reinforced gate here, and then we'll have to get a cutscene, and then after you get the cutscene, you click on it again and you can enter the battlefield that we'll have to do. After you get the cutscene at the reinforced gate at F9 and Laval, you come in here, you'll have to fight a shadow dragon, and I forget what the other thing is. Maybe you just fight a shadow dragon. Yeah, I guess so. I thought we had to fight the other person that was in the cutscene as well. Apparently he ran away like a coward. That's alright. This should only take but a moment. That helped. Just made me teleport. That's weird. Oh no, I'm petrified! Whatever shall I do? Apparently my healer's not gonna unpetrify me. I'll wait a minute for petrify to wear off now. But after you take that out, you should get a cutscene, and if I'm not mistaken, that should finish this last mission that we need to do before we can continue with the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel missions. Yep. You'll be taken to D8 in Laval once you finish this fight, by the way. Alright, so now that we finished the requirements to continue the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel from the the Wings of the Goddess missions, I almost said quests. Now we have to zone into southern Sandoria. It says that you can teleport in there via home point or field manual, or not field manual, survival guide. So we'll go in there. We should get a cutscene with Lilithete. Didn't get a cutscene. 1 second. Alright, so it says if you don't get the cutscene, like I didn't get the cutscene here. It says to go examine the question marks by any of the 3 initial Maws in Battaglia Downs, Rollenberry Fields, or Saramu Champagne, and then go back to Southern Sandoria, and you should get the cutscene. After you get that cutscene in Southern Sandoria, you have to head back to one of the Maws in the present. I think it's only the present. And then you'll get another cutscene, but after the one in Southern Sandoria, you'll get Lilithete's alter ego number 2, and that'll confirm that you're able to go to the next part. After you get the cutscene from the question marks at one of the 3 initial areas to enter the past, you'll come into this area called Walk of Echoes. You just want to run up to that big stone door in front of us and click on it, and you should get another cutscene. And after that cutscene, I think it puts you out to Grauberg S. So when you go there, you might want to pick up the conflicts while you're there. Alrighty, after that cutscene that brings you to Grauberg S, you'll have to fight a creature. It says to be level 90 or higher for this fight, and to use ranged trust because apparently this thing has tread spikes. So I summoned a very weird team that I probably would mostly never use. Anyway, just gonna kill this thing real quick. Just beat it up. If you're more of a damagey type job, you can probably obliterate this thing in 5 seconds. But I'm a thief, and yeah. I'm not really fully merited, or fully job pointed or anything. I think I got like 8 job points total. And I didn't build TP before this, which makes it a little bit slower, but that's alright. I'm not worried. It's just a little slower, that's all. I could have came out here as Dancer, but I like to stay as Thief with B. Then I could just flee around and all that. But it is dead. So after this, you examine the question marks again, you'll get a cutscene. So I'll get that real quick. Then you have to proceed to the Walk of Echoes after that. If you're wondering how to get back to the Walk of Echoes, this conflicts thing here, you could just enter that and it should bring you right back to the Walk of Echoes. Should. Yeah, I gotta click the question marks here. Ah, you just click the question marks. Okay. I don't know what that conflicts is for then. I don't know. But you should get another cutscene once you enter the Walk of Echoes again. Next we make our way to Norg. And we have to go to Norg and try and find Aurora. Alrighty, so after you examine the oaken door in Norg and got a cutscene with Gilgamesh, you have to head to Mizra's coast and go to G5, and you have to bring some items with you. I'll put those on the screen so you know what they are and how many you need. But there's only 3 different types of items, so they're not that hard, but you can get them from the curio vendor Moogle. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's one in each nation. I'll show you where the one is that I go to, but yeah, I'll see you in once I get to the one in Bastok. So if you head to the Mog House home point, and you head to the east side of the residential area, right next to this Galco with a blue portal that brings you to the monstrosity thing, the Curio Moogle's over here. So if you go to food stuff, you can buy, and you have to buy, you can get these from the auction house or find them or make them yourself. But we need, what do we need? Where is it? Alright, beef stew pot, Zaru Saba, and the other one is 30 spicy crackers. So you can buy one of these, either one works. One's for strength training, the other one's for endurance training. But the spicy crackers, you need 30 of them if you plan to do the style training, which this one's the slightly cheapest option, but yeah, you can buy whichever one you wish. So I was glancing through this Moogle shop, and you can buy keys, and you can get chest keys, you can get coffer keys. But the cool thing is, you don't have to actually farm these up. As long as you've unlocked the items to unlock all these keys, just buy it for a cheap price. 2,500, 5,000. I think 5,000 is the highest for any of these keys. So if you don't want to farm them up, or you don't have Thief upgraded with like really good treasure hunter, you just buy them. So if you take the home point into Mizra's coast, it'll put you right down there. Then all you do is just run up the hill here, and you examine this question mark. Should give you a cutscene, and then you pick what style of progression you want to do, whether it's strength, endurance, or style. And if you do strength, it's the beef stew pot. If you do endurance, it's the Zaru Saba or Soba. And then if you do style, it's the spicy crackers. After the last cutscene here in the Mizra's Coast area with Iroha, we have to go back to Norg at the Oaken Door and we get another cutscene with Tenzin. So if you got a cutscene with Gilgamesh and Lion and Aldo, then just click on the door again, and you should get the cutscene that you need to for the Rhapsody's quest. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit of Rise of Zilart first. We have to finish the quest, or the mission, Temple of Ugalepi, which is Zilart mission number 4. It says if you've not started Rise of Zilart, it will take you approximately 30 to 45 minutes, and then you can go straight back to the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel after that. So I'll go knock that out. So we have to talk to this person here, the Mithra, Jaco Wakandalo. I hope that's how you pronounce it. We'll get a cutscene with her, and then we should get a sacrificial chamber key item. And then we have to head to, I believe, the Den of Rancor. So make my way out there. Make sure I have to go there first. If you already have the home point for the sacrificial chamber area, you can teleport to home point 1 in Den of Rancor, and then you don't have to do what I have to do, which is get the Rancor flame in order to open the door. So that'll take a little while. So I'll see you guys once I get that done. Alright, so after you've gotten the torches, or you had somebody open the door, I had one of my friends open the door, so I actually don't have to go and grind out all the Rancor flames in order to open the door. You make your way through, and there's a home point crystal right here. Just make sure you grab that so you don't have to go through all that stuff again. And then after that, we have to go into the sacrificial chamber just past the home point. And we'll have to click on Mahogany Door to enter Battlefield. If you farmed up the Rancor Flames by having to kill the Tonberries, you would want to go and reset your Tonberry hate into Temple of Ugalepi, and then make your way back here, because if not, chances are you're going to die. Because these things have Tonberry hate that does a lot of damage the more you kill. After you summon your trust, there are 3 Tonberries in here. One's a thief with the crown on his head. Other ones are Black Mage and Summoner. So I'm just gonna nuke the Summoner first, then we'll kill the Black Mage and then the Thief. So obviously Summoner will use his Astral Call thing. And then after that, kill the Black Mage so he doesn't nuke you down with Ancients and stuff. Probably won't do very much. And then just kill the Thief. Pretty easy fight. At least at item level. I'd say at like 90 or 99 it might be a lot more difficult. We're just going to use Bully to steal his perfect dodge. Or maybe not. I think we missed it. That's alright. He'll be dead in a second. Once his perfect dodge wears off, he will go splat. There we go. Smack. Woo! Critted for 1700 with a sneak attack. Nice. Alright, get a cutscene, and then we will continue our Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. After the cutscene, it'll put you on a path that will lead you to the Temple of Ugalepi, and you should also get a key item called Dark Fragment. And then I will see you guys once we get that done. So, one sec. So, after you zone out from that cutscene area that we were in the Den of Rancor, you'll come out right up here on the top left corner. It's I think E7 roughly. Then you just make your way all the way down here to the bottom right corner where I'm at now. And then you'll zone into map 1. So I'll just go over here real quick. It should change maps. There we go. And then from here, we have to head all the way up here to, I think it's J7? J6? J7? I think it's J7. Yeah, and then there'll be an area that you go up right next to this exit to Yatora Jungle. There's a path that leads up in here. I'll show you once I get there. Don't forget to grab the survival guide to the west of where we have to go. So over here is where we have to go. And to the west over here, just go south and then northwest. You'll find the survival guide right before you exit to Yatora Jungle. Grab that so you don't have to run back through here. So I am right outside the door that you have to open in order to go into this secret passage. It's not on the map. It's right here. Just open this up. You can go through. As you can see, I'm no longer on the drawn out map. You just follow this until you zone into Yatora Jungle. And then you'll be outside on like a balcony. And then you just re-enter. You don't have to go up the stairs or anything. There's a second door on the same level. And then you just go through there and you will be back into Temple of Ugalepi, back onto map 3. And then you just have to head to J6. So I'll show you what I mean once I get outside. Alright, so we just zoned out. The zone was at J3, K3 type area. So I'm just going to run out here. And it should be, I believe, to your right. If I'm not mistaken. You don't have to go down those stairs, by the way. I don't know if he'll aggro me. But you just go right by him. Oh, he stunned me. What a butthead. Just head out here. And you should zone right back into the Temple of Ugalepi. And then after that, you just go to J6, which should be in the northeast, I believe. Give me a couple of seconds to zone in, I'll show you where it is. Alright, so it's this path, this place right up here on the north. that little room that's extending out. You get there, and then there should be, I think, a question mark you examine, or a door, but you should get a cutscene. So after clicking this door right here at J6, you'll get a cutscene with that gravitation person. I forgot what their name is. Graviton, Aurora, and Tenzin. And then we'll have to head to the next area. So the next location we have to go is to one of the Craigs of Hala Mia or Dem. And then we have to zone into the Hall of Transference. Then you'll get a cutscene with more people. So after you get the cutscene in the Halls of Transcendence through the Shattered Telepoint, you'll have that cutscene is with Balamor. Kind of looks like a jester type thing, but like an undead looking jester. And after that cutscene, you come over here back to Norg and examine the oaken door. You'll get another cutscene. After the cutscene on the oaken door in Norg, you want to head out to Miseris Coast and use the home point. You'll teleport right near this thing, and then you just examine this conflux looking thing. You'll get a cutscene, and after that cutscene, you want to enter the thing by clicking it again, and you should get another cutscene. So after you enter this Esha Royan area, it should have a question mark right over here. There it is. Just head up the ramp right in front of you, turn left, and right at the top of the stairs should be your cutscene from the question marks. After this, you should get 2 key items. One's the Saren's Plume, and the other one is the Rhapsodies in Emerald, which gives you 30% increased experience and limit points, and more items at the Curie removal. I'll just skip this cutscene for you guys. Well, next we have to head back to a Shattered Telepoint in one of the Craig areas. I'll make my way there, should get another cutscene. Alright, now we go back to Norg again. Oh man, we're just having a lot of teleporting running around. So after you get that cutscene in Norg, you have to head over here to Shantoto in Windurst Walls. At K7, you should get another cutscene. Alright, so next up we have to go into zone back into this Esha place again. And we should get a cutscene. Alright, so this part might be a little confusing. I mean, it's confusing to me. So there's a question mark over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, that's not it. Oh, where is it? Can't find it. Is it? Yeah. There's the question mark right there. You get Eshin droplets. So these let you access the portals. We have to access 15 portals, or we have to at least get to portal number 15. That should be kind of fun, I guess. So I'll make my way to the first one. Also, keep in mind there are enemies that are like level 117, so they will aggro to anyone of any level. So just be very careful. Well, this is kind of hilarious. I was looking around for like about 10 minutes, and I forgot that you could use wide scan as non-beast masters. So I popped up the wide scan, I seen Esha portal number 2, which is due west of here. And I was like, well, where's number 1? It's just to the right of where you enter in. Just didn't see it because I think you need the droplets before you can see it. So it's just to the right. I'll let you know where number 2 is once I get to it. Alright, scratch that with the droplets. They're further up, they're not in that little circle. They're at the door just ahead. Alright, so now we can teleport to Eshin portal number 3. Then after this, go up the stairs and to the right, and you should find more droplets. Make sure you're careful with the creatures around here. I don't know if they aggro. So, if I'm not mistaken, right up here on the right. Yep, right there. I don't think those Saren looking creatures aggro, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Then we'll teleport to number 4. Just a lot of running back and forth. Here we go. And this one will be across the bridge on the right. Just don't get aggroed by anything. You can head across here, and it should be just to the left, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, right there. Between the 2 pillars. Apparently I still had sneak on, so it didn't give me invis. It's alright. Apparently these things... It's an Omni looking creature. You gonna aggro me? Hopefully not. Alright, cool. Scared me. I was like, it's a big giant squiddy looking thing. I don't know, maybe it would have aggroed me if I didn't have sneak on. Portal number 5. So this one is where the Archangel zone would be, right over there. Not this one, but the one at the door like we had to get at Eshin portal number 2. So right up here, should get more Eshin drops. Here we go. Make our way back again. Teleport to the 6th portal. And this one should be up sets of stairs. That way. Just gonna renew my sneak and invis. That way I don't get killed by these things. I could probably kill these things without too much difficulty, but I'd rather not have to fight them currently. I think it said behind this set of stairs. Yeah, I think it's at the door there. Yep. Finding all these, finding all these. Alright, we are on the island of portal number 7. So if we just keep going through here, I think it's after the bridge. Too many creatures. Where is it? Am I going crazy here? Probably. There it is, I seen it. There it is. Okay, so it's after the first bridge, just before the second bridge. It's just to the left of the second bridge, before that last island. Alright, we are at portal number 8. So this one's at the same place as the portal number 2, all the way at the door. Alright, next we are on island number 9. Or portal number 9, I should say. We're going to go up both of these stairs. Yeah, this kind of looks like a previous one we're in. I don't know, maybe all these sections look the same. I don't know. We go up here, and I think we go left. You should see some water. Is seeing some water. And it should be over here somewhere. There's a green dot to the right. It'll be over there. Oh, gargoyles. Oh, if it's nighttime, they'll aggro. So you don't want that. Oh, is that why they're green dots? Is because the normal they're gargoyles? There's the question mark. So up the 2 stairs, then to the left past the waterfall. Right across from the gargoyles. You get another Eshin drop. and make your way back to the portal. Alright, so we are on Portal Island number 10, or however you want to call it. You just head past these two little islands onto the last one, and it should be up on the right, if I'm not mistaken. Just past the second bridge. Should be right up here. Right there. I've seen it. Hey! Grab that and head back. Okay, so from portal number 11, you just head straight back to the door like the last ones. Then you should get your Eshin droplets. From portal number 12, you want to head up both of these staircases. And then make a right. And then go all the way until you get to the next staircase. It should be on the right side. Don't know if these things aggro. Well, they'll probably aggro. That one will probably hit me. Maybe not. Quite surprised, I thought they had true sight or something. But glad they don't. So it should be all the way up there to the right. Be careful these gargoyles, I think they probably have true sight when they're awake. But they're only awake at nighttime. I think it's between like, what, 2000 and 800 or something like that. Should be to the right. There it is. Thank you. Might as well remove my sneak while I'm at it. Alright, now we just gotta head back. From portal number 13, cross this first bridge, and the question mark should be on the left here in the corner. Here we go. Just grab that and head back, and then we'll be at portal 14. Yay! From portal 14, it's just back at the door where the archangels spawn out again. So after you teleport to number 15, just to the left of your screen there should be droplets, and I think you also need to check this for a cutscene with Valamor. Yep, let me get a cutscene here real quick. Alright, so after you get that cutscene with Valamor, you gotta click the question marks again, and then you'll get a fight with him. Or her. I'm not sure what gender this creature is. Ah, you know when it does that. Stop moving! Oh. Hard to click on it when it's just running in circles. But this apparently is a dangerous boss creature type thing, so take caution when fighting it. Lower its evasion a little bit. Figured I'd bully it, so that way sometimes it might get intimidated. I don't know if it will or not, but if it does, hey, why are you aggroed onto me? Only been pretty much basic attacking after my sneak attack. Ow! That hurt. AoE bio! Oh no! Bye bye, Valamor. Alright, you get the new key item, and then after you defeat Valamor, just click on the question marks and get another cutscene. Yay! Also, you should get the cipher to be able to summon Valamor. So after you've gotten that cutscene with Valamor, you have to head to Norg and click on the oaken door for another cutscene. So after you get that cutscene in Norg, you have to head over to one of the dimensional portals at any of the 3 crags, and you should get a cutscene. So after that cutscene, you'll end up getting the cipher of Celtius, I think is how you pronounce his name. And you'll be in the Imperial Paradox. Just run forward to the door up here. Or, well, not door, I guess. To these ancestral something or another. You should get a cutscene. Or maybe not. You get a battlefield thing. Both paths taken, you have to fight a Dark Knight wielding a sword. So I'll just beat this Dark Knight dude up real quick. The disjoined one. Hey, she cast Protect 5 on me, that's cool. I'm just gonna use Bully and Sneak Attack and mess this dude up. Oh, he's not dying very quickly. That's not cool. Let's lower his evasion a bit. Make him easier to kill. As long as we stand behind him, we'll do more damage. I have the merit points for attacking from behind. I mean, we still don't do a lot compared to how much HP he has. We just did 4,500, only took off 7% of his HP. It's kind of spooky. Like, dude must have over like 200,000 HP or something. See, if I was doing this with other people, it wouldn't be an issue because then I can trick attack off of them as well. But yeah, I can't really trick attack off of nobody. I don't think you can off the alter egos either. Oh nice, she cast Embrava on us too. Gives us HP and MP recovery gradually and my attack speed's increased. Goodbye, buddy. Not even a weapon skill, he's already dead. Yay, we killed him. Or it. There you get a cutscene. There you go. I was like, you should get a cutscene. And then after this, this should complete the mission, by the way. You should get to the man behind the mask is the next mission. So, I'll skip this cutscene real quick. Alright, so after you head back to Norg and examine the oaken door again for another cutscene, you'll get a Rhapsodies in, what is it? Rhapsodies in Mauve? However you pronounce it. Gives you a lot of bonuses, so I'll read over them real quick. 30% increase to experience limit points and Unity accolades. You get Void Watch stuff. Reduces the time that must pass after using Fume before monster's weak point may be changed to 30 seconds. Reduces the cost of phase displacers, reduces the amount of fur required to enhance Atmosite to 1/20th of the original value. Legion reduces the price of Legion Tome Page Minus to 1,000 gil, and the price of Legion Tome Maximus to 2,000 gil. Abyssia, the following key items will always change color. All the Abyssites that you have to kill NM things for. Increase the amount of time that may be spent per Traverser Stone to 60 minutes. Earth time. Limbus reduces the amount of time between purchases of Cosmo Cleanse to 1 hour Earth time. Reduces the price of Cosmo Cleanse to 1,000 gil. Campaign reduces the amount of time between issuance of op credit to 10 minutes Earth time, and also reduces the amount of time between campaign evaluations to 1 hour. I think it was normally like a week or something. Meeble Burrows, which I've never done, reduces the amount of time between replenishment of Moblin Pheromone Sac to 10 minutes Earth time, and lastly, Moblin Maze Mongers reduces the time that must pass between before entering a new maze to 1 hour Earth time, increases the frequency of accumulating cave conservation points to 1 every 24 minutes. and then you can get new items from the curio removal vendors. Ugh, that was a lot. So next we have to go to any of the 3 nations areas that have a log house entrance, so pretty much anywhere. Alright, now we have to head back to the dimensional portal thing at one of the Craigs again, and we will head to Reisanjima. And yeah, then we have to run past lots of dangerous enemies. So I don't have any clue whether or not there's a map to this place. I do know I don't have it. But the path that you have to follow is just this dirt path here. Follow it all the way to K9, and you have to examine an etched rock. Just be careful, all the creatures here can aggro pretty high, and I think some of them aggro and they're incredibly tough at 117, so they might be extremely dangerous, so be ready to warp out. But make sure you grab all the portal-like things, I forget what they're called. So there are these portal-looking things right at the entrance here. This is the first one, so make sure you activate that so you can teleport from here. Obviously, if you don't have any other ones, you can't teleport from here to them. But if you activate the other ones, you could teleport from here. If you have to warp out in case you get aggroed by stuff that you can't kill, you can warp out, come back here, and teleport from that portal all the way to where you were last time, and then continue. Alright, so now we have to kill 3 of these sword-wielding creatures. These Naraka, that's how you pronounce them. I got killed 3 of these, and they only spawn until 4 o'clock in the morning game time. So, unfortunately, we have a very short period of time. We have 1 game hour and 14 minutes or so, but it shouldn't take very long, being 119 item level. I think we're in 119, right? Yeah, 119. As long as we can aggro the 3rd one by the time before they despawn, then we'll be fine. There's the first one. I guess I'll pull that one. Oh yeah, it takes me like, what, 20 seconds to pull each one? Or to kill each one, sorry. Once I get my sneak attack ready, I'll save my TP to use a weapon skill with it. And that should do... well, actually this one's pretty much dead. Alright, I'll use that on the 3rd one then. That's 2 down, and it'll also tell you if you've killed 1, 2, or 3 of them. As you can see on the upper chat, it says vanquished 2 out of 3. Blimmo! I didn't do very much. Did 2900. I mean, I guess these things don't have very much HP. There we go, that's the 3rd one. Then I think all we have to do is click back on this. They're not very dangerous for 119. And yep, click on that and you'll get another cutscene. And cool. See you guys in 1 second once the cutscene's over. Alright, after you get that cutscene with Aurora in this Reisanjima Sanctorium, that will be the last Rhapsody and Vana'diel mission that I complete right now, as I have to do some adoulin missions. And this video is probably almost 40 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, but first we got Rhapsodies in Fuchsia off that last cutscene, or mission if you will. It gives 30% bonus to capacity point gains, and also gives a 100% increase to combat and magic skill gains, and alter egos get their attributes increased, which is pretty nice, and then the Courier Muggles have more items in their shops. But I digress. I'm going to go and level up my warrior to 99. Next episode, which will be in 2 weeks, on Thursday, Next episode, or next video, I guess, will be all the Abyssia stuff completed, like all the zone bosses, that is. I have to farm up all the key items and items to spawn them. That's why I'm leveling up Warrior in the first place. Um, Also, I want to train up my combat for all the weapons so I can rock all the red ones that my Warrior can possibly do. But that's a tale for another time. I shall see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, I'm starting a new series that I will have a video out tomorrow for, which would be my Let's Go Eevee. It's Pokemon content, pretty much a remake of Pokemon Yellow, but they did it uh, with an Eevee instead of a Pikachu, and they also did like more up-to-date type stuff, kind of like mixing Pokemon Go in with Pokemon Yellow. But it's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.